Guys, and welcome to my another game walkthrough review. It's me, Naveman3 or Nayman3, whatever you prefer, and today, you can tell by my desktop right here, we're going to do Red Riding Hood. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys know the story about Red Riding Hood, how she's in the forest meeting her grandmother, met a wolf, he wants anything in the basket, she says no. He went to the grandmother's house, ate her, dressed up her, and so on and so forth. It's basically the same plot in every little story. And of course, it's been gone from different adaptations from cartoons to a horror film, another film for little kids, another film, though this one is more scarier, and then another one, and then another one. All same thing, except always a little different. In movies, they would just add just a hood and call it Red Riding Hood. Well, today we're going to continue our Dark Parable saga after our little detour with the rats and all. So, without further ado, let's continue with Dark Parables, the Red Riding Hood sisters. Oops. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show this to you guys earlier, but if you click on the button on top, More Adventures, you see, I guess, easy accessible to other games. This one does not have it, but 2 does it all the way up to now. Anyway, let's get started with the game. As usual, we get the casual, normal, hard. Let's just do casual. Welcome, Detective. Would you like a quick tutorial? No, thank you. Well, I already can see that the art design has improved compared to Fabled Legends. Well, let's see if we can get out of this little mess and find these hooded sisters. Fierce wolf guards the cliff. I better tread carefully in this valley. Pretty odd placements. And here's our first frog. We're now done with words, we're going back to fragments. Oh, and I almost forgot. For these parables, instead of gems, we're getting, I guess you could say, character pieces or little fragments to unlock the story. Like here, we need 4 of them. Here, I need 4. Here, 4, 4, and 4. So instead of diamonds or rubies, we're getting little fragments to unlock them. At the end of prologue, the beginning of chapter 1. The wolf evolved into black mist. It does not appear to have come from our world. No kidding. Task update. His sister is injured. Find a way to cure her. Beyond the mist, I can vaguely make out a figure. How strange. This ancient signpost ahead, but I don't see anything but an empty lake. The mini-map pinpoints your current location and highlights areas of interest. Select the mini-map will display the full map. So this is what we got. It's about the same as all the other maps from DP3 Beyond. Collect this gem here, and here's our first mini game. Here's a bit tricky. There we go. This one right here is about the trickiest puzzle, so just go play around with that one. And here, this looks familiar. It's the young prince, and he was attacked by the wolves here. And that's our first parable. And judging from here, there's going to be a simian HOP. It's pretty obvious now, unlike the little settled areas like before. Got the other moon fragment. The girl's condition looks worse than before. I must hurry to find the moonflower herb. The moonflower blossomed at the touch of a warm sunlight. And now we can help her. Let's see. And I told you this is pretty obvious where it will be an HOP. Yeah, unlike the other ones, which I really don't mind that it's a little settled, this one is pretty obvious what the area will look like, or an HOP unlock. And we need 2 figures. And I think we know where the other one is. There we go. Now we can head up. Wow. You have to admit, this is very pretty. The sign reads here, Isabel, the first Red Riding Hood. So, unlike all the other adaptations, this one grew up to kick ass. And it's the emblem to train, to protect, and to honor. And we got another parable to unlock. Well, let's see what we can find. Another HOP. We got a hunter statue head. Don't forget to get this. There's that parable, get the wings. And I'm guessing this is the grandmother that died. I guess in this one, the grandmother really did die from the wolf. She wasn't saved by the woodcutter. Let's get inside here. And here we got another mini game. This one's pretty easy. And here we find a match. And if you think about it, these are actually concept arts. Little ones. And there we go. Now we got that half. And for here you need 2 things. We got one of them. We need another one. And we got another parable. Need 1 more to go. Put the pieces here. And now we can go inside. Well, unlike the other false mirror, this one, she looks pretty in the truth mirror. She actually does. Though if you think it was kind of small, stereotypical. Got the clockwork here. Now I found something out on the internet. In a certain room you see an outline of a wooden puppet named Pinocchio. I just don't know where you can find it. I honestly do not know where. So if you ever find it, if you get the game, you ever find it, record it, put a link to it in the comments so I know where it is exactly. Another parable and a sword. So we got the thing for this one. We need a castle outline for this one. Hammer and a key. Go back here, and the key goes in here. And you're going to need that later on. Yeah, I don't know where you can find it. So I found on the internet, someone found an outline of the cottage and I guess Pinocchio, and I don't know where you can find it. But if you find it, if you get this game, you find it. Put instructions on how you can find it. So for future gamers. Well, that's the end of chapter 1. I'll see you guys in chapter 2. Hopefully we can save the sisters too.